Hi guys, today June 1, 2020, I'll give my analysis on Security Bank. So, Security Bank comprise not only the Security Bank itself, pero kasama din yung SB Finance Company Inc., SB Capital Investment Corporation, SB Cards Corporation, SBM Leasing Inc., SB Forex Incorporated, kaso suspended siya hanggang sa ngayon, and Security Finance and Leasing Inc. So, ito yung mga percentages niya. Almost actually wholly owned. So, number of branches ng Security Bank ay nasa 308 branches, 45 ang bank-owned at mas marami or 85% ay nagre-renta lang sila. For capital expenditures, I'll just give some updates kasi hindi ko nag-search din ako online and hindi ko nabasa. So, wala siya sa online. So, might probably ask the investors relation. So, I'll just give update on that kapag nakapag-email ako. And now, let's go on the financial statement. So, kung makikita nyo, net interest going up. Same actually even for the service income, trading fees, and forex. Other income medyo bumaba siya ng 2019. Other income, it includes rent and some other gains. So for OPEX 2019, medyo malaki siya talaga because of the provision for credit losses. Ito yung mga ina-expect nila na possible na hindi makolekta. So that's actually around 4.18 or 4.17 billion pesos. So operating income nila is actually mas mababa versus in percentages versus 2018 and 2017. Kasi 36% from 47% noong 2017. So, net income nila is actually almost the same noong 2017 at 10 billion pesos. Pero net income margins actually mas mababa ang 2019 kasi 29% lang siya. So, now, yung diluted EPS nila is earnings per share nila ay medyo okay naman, nasa 13 pesos. Halos same sila ng 2017. 2018 medyo bumaba siya. Kasi mababa kasi yung income niya dito. So, next is of course yung balance sheet or the financial position of the company. So, kung makikita nyo, bulk ng total assets ng isang bank ay nasa other current assets. Actually, itong other current asset na to, nandyan yung receivables and yung iba pang investment or kung saan nila nilagay yung or ininvest yung pera ng mga depositors. So, yan yung pinaka-bulk. So, kaya siya medyo risky. Kasi nga, syempre, kung sabihin mong 50% hindi nakabayad dyan, or biglang may na-bankrupt or nagsara na kumpanya, that's actually yung ine-expect mo na price to book value niya na around 156, ang laki ng effect niyan. So, kaya, medyo discounted talaga yung bank ngayon. And I'm not into bank actually sa ngayon. So now let's move on to the liabilities. So makita mo bulk is from the depositors. And then 22% from other current liabilities. So now deposit liabilities, ito yung syempre kapag mga clients nila or yung mga depositors. Dito is kapag nag-raise pa sila ng other funds. Kaya other liabilities and long-term liabilities yan. So, yun, that's actually for liabilities, halos 85% ang ng total liabilities and equities. So, 5% lang ay galing sa mga investors or sa mga stockholders. So, ang liit niya versus sa liabilities. So, now, move on tayo sa capital adequacy ratio. Ano ba to? B, I forgot L is actually liquidity ratio, and funding ratio. Ito lang naman yung mga ratios na to is kung kailangan i-comply nila si BSP na syempre may sinet silang minimum kasi nga to protect of course the depositors. Kasi nga, tignan nyo, depositors is 63% ng isang bank. So, syempre, parang ano lang din yan. Para hindi naman tayo, hindi matakot yung mga depositors na mag-deposit sa bank. Kasi during financial crisis kasi is ito yung talagang greatly affected. It's the bank. So, currently, I'm not holding any bank stocks kasi, medyo risky siya kahit nasabihin natin na mababa siya in terms of valuation. Yung risk kasi ay mas mataas versus the possible reward. Kasi kung may nag-ano lang dito, paano kung may nagsara dyan or may na-bankrupt? Other than that, kasi kapag may banks na nagsara sa ibang bansa, of course, affected lahat yung negative sentiments na naman sa bank. So, kaya ayaw ko siya at the moment. Siguro within this year, I will not invest or even trade bank stocks. So, makikita natin based on sa valuation. So, makikita nyo, ang book value ng isang bank, or security bank, ay 156.97. Or naglalaro siya around 150 plus. Pero, kung makikita nyo, the stock is trading at 89 pesos, I think. Medyo loading lang, mabagal ang internet. Pero it's actually 89. Nag-close kanina. So, antayin natin. Load natin yung chart. So, eto siya. Nag-close siya at 89. So, kita mo, hindi dahil sa mababa siya versus sa book value niya is mura. Of course, that's the general rule. However, syempre, kailangan i-digest mo din siya kung based sa other factors. Pero kung wala namang magiging problema financially or globally, it should be go back to this level. Kasi nga, makikita mo is the price to book value is around more than 1. However, ngayon, dahil, before I also go to that, is puntahan pala natin yung kanyang earnings. Actually, nag-report na sila ng earnings for the first quarter or EPS na 3.83. However, yung next 3 quarters, diniscount ko siya ng 70%. So, kaya nakuha ko yung 10.5 pesos. Mas mababa siya versus the previous years. So, ang in-expect kong book value niya, syempre kung sakaling magsara siya at ma-realize or mabenta niya yung mga assets at walang lahat na kolekta yung mga receivables, so at 100% ganito niya mabibenta, mababayaran yung mga pinagkakautangan niya, yan yung possible na syempre makuha ng isang stockholder kung sakaling magsara siya. Medyo malaki, 167.5. However, sabi ko nga, mas malaki yung risk ng bank. So, yung price to book value na usually plus 1 or greater than 1, ay diniscount ko siya talaga ng 50%. I'm not positive kasi talaga sa banks eh. Kasi ang exposure niya syempre sa mga nangutang sa kanya is very high. So, syempre, example na lang, nangutang ka, tapos wala kang trabaho. So, paano ka makakabayad ng utang, di ba? Of course, syempre, uunahin mo muna yung basic necessities and then, saka mo na lang babayaran yung utang. Pero kung wala na talaga, especially for the company kapag nagsara na, is, of course, magde-declare na yan ng bankruptcy. Syempre, kapag nag-declare ng bankrupt na siya, is hindi mo na din makokolekta yung pinautang mo sa kanya. So, kaya ganun. Kaya diniscount ko talaga siya at 50%. But anyway, kung sa tingin nyo ay dapat mas mataas sa 50%, actually, you can also make your own analysis or alam nyo yun, your own projection. Pero makikita nyo dito, ito yung meron akong nilagay dito na good case, worst case, at saka best case. So, syempre, yung best case natin is magbumalik siya sa at least book value. Kasi nga, it's doing at around 89. So, medyo malaki talaga yung upside potential naman niya kung wala namang mangyayaring financial stress or financial crisis or bankruptcy, kung walang mga negative sentiments na ganun, is, of course, babalik siya sa 167.50 or the book value. So, kung babalik siya at 89, that's actually a pretty good return. Wait. So, almost 90% up. So, yun yung projection ko. So, paano ko nakuha yung worst case? Actually, this is the average of the banking industry. Let me show you. So, where it is. Actually, nandito siya. Dito pala. So, kung makikita nyo, yung price-earnings ratio ng banking industry as of May 29, kasi nga, hindi ko pa siya na-update. Ito yung ginamit ko. Pero, of course, nagbabago siya. Just change the prices. So, ang nakuha ko, around 5.82. Tignan nyo din, yung price to book value niya is hindi rin ganun kataas. So, ang average lang niya is 0.60. So, okay lang yung valuation. Tingin ko, okay lang yung valuation na ginamit ko kasi nga, nasa around 60 na price to book value and yung average na kinuha ko, worst case, is 5.82. So, of course, best case is balik sa book value. So, now, plot natin, actually, plinat ko na sa ating chart. So, para at least ay meron na tayong i-analyze. So, on that notes, let's now go to the technical analysis. So, yan na yung FA fundamental analysis, best case, good case, at saka worst case. So, sa ngayon, since back to GCQ na tayo, is possibly pwede tayong bumalik sa good case, which is nasa upper Bollinger Band. So, now, check natin yung kung anong nangyari. So, RSI is, RSI pataas. So, it's actually positive. So, or it's +1. +1 positive. Actually, nag-ano siya dito. Nag-breakout siya dyan. So, possible next, yeah, it's actually a strong resistance din. Kasi tignan mo, ilang beses siya dyan, tapos nag-correct siya. So, most probably, next key resistance is around 49. So, tignan natin ngayon kung i-retest niya yung 49. But for RSI, it's actually +1 or pataas. Makikita nyo, it's actually big to small. Actually, that's pretty bullish. Same with this, nag-cross. So, on that note, pataas. Now, let's go to the price action. Actually, kung nag-trade ako ng ibang assets, I usually use the price action or yung candlestick lang. So, on the price action, that's actually, since umakyat siya, that's pataas. Next is, tago muna natin yung pivots. So, next is, tignan mo yung SAR. Nasa baba na siya ng candle. So, ibig sabihin itong SAR ay pataas. Yung Bollinger Band naman, tingnan natin to bukas. Kasi nasa, posibleng mag-resist siya dito sa 20-day moving average. Kasi tingnan nyo, posibleng nagre-resist yung iba. May possible case kasi na nagre-resist siya. So, on that note, medyo neutral lang ako dito. Though actually, wala naman akong bank stocks, to be honest. So, yun. Next is the volume. Actually, ito yung MSCI rebalancing na downgrade kasi siya to microcap. So, nag-sell off yung mga foreigners. But actually, kung makikita mo, mas maganda pa rin naman siya year to date. I mean, sa average, mas mataas pa rin naman siya. So, the volume-wise, medyo okay naman siya. So, balik na siya. Probably. And, OBV, yun. Ayun o. Bounce. So, possible na mag-up. And of course, however, yung selling ay mas bumaba na din. So, pero selling pa rin siya. Pero at least mas mababa na. So, on that note, medyo negative pa din ako kasi nagsisell pa rin naman yung mga foreigners. Though medyo, na din siya. Though medyo lumiit na. So, yeah, makikita mo naman is, sa price action pa lang kasi is, pataas na siya. And then, sa volume, okay naman. And some indicators are also doing good. So, makita mo, yeah, kahit hindi na natin siya bilangin, it's actually pretty bullish for security banks. So, now, ano yung possible targets natin? Or, I mean, support and resistance. Siyempre, since nandito na din lang yung FA, ay pwede natin gamitin pala yung pivots. Actually, even it's also at pivot eh. So, possible resistance is nasa R2. Or I mean R1. Or actually, that's the good case scenario natin. Based on sa FA. So, actually, halos same lang sila na around 110. So, at ito yung possible resistance. Possible support, dito, medyo ano siya dito. Medyo malakas siya dyan. So, yan yung possible support natin. Actually, nasa low pala yun. Halos nasa low, 77. So, yan kasi nagkaroon ng reversal. Oh. So, yeah, for me, that's still the support I'm looking at, 77, kung sakaling i-trade ko siya. So, resistance at 110. But of course, yeah, medyo ingat-ingat lang, especially these times. Possible worst case ay 61. And of course, possible best case natin is 167. Or actually, pwede rin siya sa R2 based on the previous, of course, pivots. So, yun lang guys. If you have some comments, questions, and feedback, feel free to reach me out. Thanks guys!